Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, indeed. This is I, Carlos, to welcome you to Christmas on Rubi. So, yes, we're live once more. Yippee. It's Sunday. Mrs. Carlos, too, has a day off. Which means beer o'clock. I'm making myself scarce. She's got a friend downstairs, so, yeah. I just leave the girls alone. Let them talk their own stuff. So, yeah. They're doing what they're doing, which is all good. And we're doing what we're doing. Again, also good. Right, okay, let's finish doing the social medias. Here we go. There we go. Right, I think that's everything. All jolly good. Right, let's go to the live screen. There we go. We're there. Right. Do the same on the YouTube. So yes, if you're watching this and you want a higher quality stream, 1440p, etc., then you can watch over on YouTube. That you don't get all the bells and whistles and notifications that you get over on Twitch. However, you do get 1440p at very high bandwidth, so you get no pixelation or anything like that. So the choice is yours. The audio is identical. Singapore, welcome to the stream. You won a grace last night. Yes, you did. You'd AFK'd, so... and I had to dash off because I got a phone call. Number one said, can you pick me up? I was planning on streaming another hour, actually, last night, but yeah. So, yeah, I did send you a message. I don't know if you got it. Did you, maybe? I don't know. What? No. Don't click that. Right, okay, so, yeah, over on... I dropped you a message. Did you see it? Your message. Did you see it? You've not replied, anyway. I sent you a DM on Twitch. Just said, just to let you know, you won a grace. Ex Brolly, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We got Grand Hustle with a Monsieur t-shirt. Quite rare. And some pants that have gone through it the arse. Right, okay. Beer o'clock, everybody. Oh, it's you, is it, X-Brolly? Right. So, Singapore, have you got a buy order up for a grace yet? Because you did win one last night. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, indeed. They don't need the chat because we're only logging them in to deliver a grace. Yes, we are. Right, let me know when your buy order's up, Singapore. Yeah, the Monsieur t-shirt. It is a good one, actually. I think I've got a couple. I'm not sure. Monsieur's t-shirt. No drop unique. Yeah, I'm sure I've got a few. Just not sure about them pants, sir. Anyway, right. Singapore, has you put in your buy order yet? And let me know when you have. No word from Sin Gaffer on their grace. Right, so we got Shield of Zet. Right hand. Left hand. There we go. I thought it's been a while. Joined for mass PvP and Borry. No. No, thank you. Still no word from... Why the low poly? That's weird. I'm waiting to see now. I've not had anything from Sin Gaffer yet. It's like they've jumped on the stream and then disappeared again. The last time they put a buy order rep on Rust Balloon. Is there one for Rust Balloon? Let's have a look. Sold to quick buy order. No. Order details. It's Rust Balloon because that is Sin Gaffer's character, or one of them. No. Okay. Well, okay, Sin Gaffer. Check your DMs. You won a grace. I sent you a message. You're on stream now, but you're not responding, so, yeah. Not to worry. Right, some little bird yesterday told me I could do certain things. So hang on, let me... what do we want? MP. Yeah. Zinzig, welcome to the stream once again. Hello again. What are we doing tonight? We're doing stuff. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, we're doing something. We'll think of something. Bureaucrat. Doctor. Metaphysicist. Right. So do this, and then we go to medical, and we can do Odin's missing eye. There we go. And then it's saying we can go mimic profession doctor if we... Oh, it does work, yeah. Ah, okay. That's good. Someone told me jumping through the door, you can manage to rebuff yourself without any cooldown timer. Which is handy for things like casting Odin's missing eye. Very handy for that sort of thing. Let's get some dailies. Galaxy says hello over on the YouTube. Hello. It's a bit milky looking, have I? No, if anything, it's slightly lower brightness. Okay. Maybe I've been playing too much Stalker, so bright sunny days don't look right because you don't get any in Stalker. You do occasionally, actually, but most of the time the weather's quite autumnal. It is set, I think, in autumn. I'm not sure. That's never quite never discussed what time of year it is that you're there, just what year you're there, you know, that kind of thing. Alright, okay, senior agency handler, elite prisoner. Goodbye. We're going to talk to the warden. Let's get the alien daily. I want to face the aliens alone. Oh, what we got? Wherever that went. Salvage mission. Oh, that's just over the side, isn't it? Right. Let's get some buffs. Oh, freelancers is up. Let's go get it. Let's get the freelancers. Yes, indeed. Right, okay. Arbitration drone, freelancers Inc. Plus. There we go. And we've got DB, yeah. Okie doke. Yeah, it's a Dust Brigade week with the Arbiter. Go to tier where the buff bots have moved to. So I did start a bit later than planned this evening. I didn't realise what time it was, to be honest. I forgot to set an alarm. So that's on me. Yeah, so instead of having to use other things, I could have done the pets, couldn't I? No, never mind. Yeah, like switching back and forth. Waiting on cooldowns, using return to whatever. Is AO busy this time of year with the Xmas? It's busier around the anniversary than it is around Christmas, actually. Okay, we're still awaiting the team invite. I think there's a queue of people. Yeah, generally anniversary is quicker. Traditionally anyway, because they would used to put extra discounts on game time. So people would, you know, resubscribe and all the rest of it. Excuse me. Yeah, they would... but nowadays you get the same as the normal discount for buying 12 months, but you get some piece of an armor set or something like that. But that's all you kind of get. Whereas before that, they used to deep dive the discount on yearly. So, yeah, all those characters there, they're player characters that are being automated. So you can just ask for buffs and create macros for a list of buffs that you would like. Paid buffs as well. Yeah, so any one of them. So if you pick one of the ones who's paid, like that one, and go tell %T help, brings up a clickable menu. There you go, buff menu. So you can get all these different buffs there. See, I got Lasting Ultimatum, but I didn't get the NCU one. I'll just try that on its own again. Sometimes it doesn't quite catch that one, I don't know. No, it didn't work again. Yeah, sometimes that one drops. I don't know why. There you go. Then we got the plus 500 NCU buff. Quite nice. Alright, okay. Let's get these dailies started. Apparently there's some mass PvP going on in Borry. Let's go look at the lag. See how mass it is. It's not feeling too laggy. It looks like a little bit going on there. Mass not quite being mass. Oh well. Maybe they've just started, so they're waiting for people to show up. And the ganking begins. Let's go and talk to the warden then. I remember running around Tyr and Athens buff begging for low-level characters and spending hours. Yeah, absolutely. One of the bugbears of the game, when the population is lower like it is with Anarchy Online, is just trying to get stuff done. You know, if you've got low population, or you play it at a peculiar or an unpopular time of day, let's say you're in the southern hemisphere, there's a lot less players on in Anarchy Online than there is, you know, in let's say Euro time. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it is a bit quieter, and yeah, unfortunately you may find yourself out of luck getting buffs unless you've got a busy guild, but guilds aren't as busy as they used to be. Most of the medium-sized guilds now are kind of half gone, and everyone's joined a homogenized guild just so the player numbers remain sufficient to get raids done and stuff. So yeah, it is what it is, I think. At 23 years, it's not bad, but you know, there's a lot of things. I mean, if they put the time, if they reinstated Ark and put a bit of time and put people to work on the game and actually advertised it. Yeah, he won't talk to me now because I talked to the other warden. I think you'd find people coming back. Everyone says, "Oh, make it cheaper," but you know, World of Warcraft didn't make it cheaper, did they? Did World of Warcraft price change at any time? Thing is, they are actively developing the game still, so. But what do people mostly play it? Wow, it's the legacy servers that the Blizzard team said, oh, you don't want that. You only think you want that. You don't really want it. Never tell people what they want. They know what they want. Because they're asking for it. Don't tell them they're wrong. Just listen. Because otherwise you're going, oh, you don't want to do it like that. You want to do it like this. And people hate that. Don't do that to people. People say, we want X. Give them X. Make X for the people asking for X. Don't give them Y, don't give them W, don't give them Z. Give them X. That's what they're paid. That's what they want you to do, you know. There's too much of that with companies trying to dictate what people want. People know what they bloody want. It's $12.99 with active development, retail and classic included. Yeah, you see, they've, you know, they know when they're on a good thing. Funcom seem to follow this pattern of only really developing the game they're currently working on. As soon as they start a new project, it's like they've only got so many resources and they don't leave anybody running the old game, that they're all about the new thing. Yeah, the subscription offers with Anarchy, though, are... Let's have a look. Yeah, so 12 months is €109. So let's do on screen. So 109.71 divided by 12. Yeah, £9.14 a month. It's not a massive discount, is it? You know, compared to just paying $17.19 a month. For buying a whole year. And you don't get any extras with that unless it's the anniversary. 128 Danish kroner. Yeah, I don't know. The kroner in Norway and Dana. What do they use in Norway? Something similar. Anyway, yeah, it's quite a conversion. And unless you know the price of bread in that currency, yeah. It is, yeah, the Norwegian kroner is different than the Danish kroner, isn't it? Let's do, so if we say, right, British pounds to kroner. So what did you say? 821. That's £57. So what's the euro at then? Because that was in euros, wasn't it? So hang on, let's do... So what did they say? 107. £88. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper for if you're Danish. We all got kroner, DK, NO, Norse, and Swedish. Yeah. Yeah, you're all Nordic folk. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. So they were saying €107. So that's pounds sterling. Is it just under krona, or so? Is the money worth the same in Denmark, Norway, and Sweden? Oh no, wait! I just broke it. South Korean. No. South Korean won. No, we've completely broke that. We want this to be euro, right? So, and it was 107. Call it 108 because it was nearly 108. And then we want. Is it just listed as krona? I don't think it is. Swedish krona. So 108 euro is 1241 Swedish krona. Let's try find Norway krona. 1275. But you were saying 128 Danish kroner was the monthly price with the reduction, yeah. So how's krona written? Is it just a single number? So it's not like dollars and cents or pounds and pence. So after the decimal point, is there never a decimal point on prices? It's just krona. Mistyped. It's 8. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, so in the UK currency, you've got pounds and then pence. And in America, you've got dollars and cents. But it sounds like krona is just cents. For the pence, yeah. What can you get for 100? So is it like, 100 pence? Is that 1 krona? You have the decimals, krona and or. Is it, the double dots in Denmark? What's double dot over the O in Denmark? Is it or? 100 or? Yeah, so it's like pence then, yeah. You can't buy much for 100 pence anyway. Maybe 20 minutes parking or something like that. I'm getting another beer. It's just the spelling, but it's the same thing. Oh, right, okay. Right, prisoner. You wide. I say we are with the new buffs. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it does feel a bit more powerful, this perk setup. Got my second MP to 150 and she has the first Shadowlands pet. Nice! Yeah, so AO really is sort of quite expensive as an MMO that's not being developed, so, I mean, it is a fair argument. It is a lot cheaper, but the thing is, its price has never really gone up. What was the price of WoW in, when did it come out, 2004? How much did it cost then? Yeah, it was like $15. Yeah, so their price has come down then, hasn't it? It's like the Conan Bros are going to have the same experience that we've had 20 years previous. You know, oh, there's a new shiny game they're making. We're on the back burner. You know, it's going to come as a shock to them. I remember the Secret Worlders complaining that Funcom were only concerned with the Conan game. As guys in AO are going, first time here? Yeah, you know the meme. So, yeah. Still bad for them, I'm just saying, you know, we were like, yeah, we know. Your game was made it the same for us. Welcome to the club, boys, you know. So, yeah, well, it was definitely that kind of thing. Right, what do we got? We got Enigma Dogs, and we've got... What was the alien? Oh, salvage, yeah. Okay, so... XP. Wait a second. Meep. Yeah, this is $15 in 2004. I know what I paid back in the day. Give me a second. I can even look it up. Let's just make sure I'm not doxing myself by doing so, but give me a sec. Yeah, there we go. Payment history. Scroll all the way down. So where are we? Yeah, the first one it records is from October 2001, $29.99. Oh, that was getting an account for Mrs. Callis too, that was. But then 2nd of December, Anarchy Online, $12.95 US standard dollars. So we were on dollars for until 2003 when we switched over, and then we were on middle of that year we switched over to euro, and we've been on euro since, I think. So initially I played $12.95 US standard dollars. So what's that converted? to US dollars. There we go. The US standard dollars, 12, what was it, 95? So 10.31. So yeah, it's actually come down slightly, but not much. Not much. I remember distinctly paying 121 Denmark kroners. I was using my mum's credit card for the first years. I wasn't. I had a credit card before my mother did. My father had one like when they first came out, but yeah, my bank offered me one, but they had a shared account, so technically she did have one then. But you know what I mean, like she never got her own credit card. She never used plastic for years. We were all going, oh, it's so much easier, you know. Da-da-da. She was like, no. But she remembers the old UK currency. The old UK currency would just drive people nuts now. Pre-decimal Asian UK money. Oh yeah, there's proper spelling. Pounds, shillings and pence. So we used to have, this is our old money system. This is why the UK used to have people that were good at mental arithmetic. So you had 2 farthingings in a halfpenny, 2 halfpennies in a penny, then 12 pennies in a shilling, then 2 penny bits in a sixpence, then then you had all this, then 5 shillings in a crown, and then you had 2 shillings in a florin, 10 florins is a pound, and 2 half crowns is a crown, and then a crown, and then 5 shillings, 2 crowns in a £10 note, 2 tens, 4 crowns, 20 shillings, 240 pennies in £1. Yeah, this is how our money used to be, and then pound was the biggest one. That's how old British money worked until we decimalised. Yeah, you can still get a sixpence, but you've got to order it. Brian May uses them as a pick for the guitar. So he used to call it LSD, pounds, shillings, pence, because the pound sign looks a bit like an L, you know. But yeah, that's how the old money system worked, and people just grew up with it, were fine with it, could sink in that much money. Yeah, yards and feet, not toes, but yeah. Yeah, the pre-industrial measurement system, based on grains of corn and shit like that. And then the French revolutionaries came up with the metric system, which worked so much better, based on the most important commodity on the planet, which is water. 70% of every human being is basically water. And then centigrade, which was, you know, ties into Kelvin, meters, and it all made a lot more sense. And then the one country in the world that refuses to catch up is the United States, who insist on using the colonial empire's weights and measures. I mean, the irony of that is not lost on me, but it seems to be lost on a lot of Americans who don't realise that the system they're calling freedom units is entirely the opposite of freedom. I don't get why they think that. It's the opposite, guys. It's the colonial empire's weights and measures that you're using. You couldn't make it less about freedom, you know? It's the complete opposite. And yet, no, we refuse to accept the empire, the evil empire. It was the French, you know, the guys that gave you the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, those guys. It's their measurement system. But hey, you use the colonial empire's system instead and call it freedom units. It's just the bloody idiocy of it. Just can't get over it. It's like, what was that movie? The Nazis on the moon or something. It's like that movie. Really, guys? This is what you're going with? Yeah, and Fahrenheit was based on a glass tube of unknown size and dimensions, because I think it got destroyed or broke. And the guy put numbers on it of equidistant distance and then started measuring things. Whereas with centigrade, it's basically it's Kelvin, which everything is scientific is measured in, including light, frequency, temperature is measured in Kelvin. You know, when you buy those, you want a warm white bulb, it's at, what is it, 6,500 K? Yeah, 6,500 Kelvin. You know, you want that nice portrait lens, you buy an 80 millimeter, your 35 mil film, millimeters. But yeah, the colonial British Empire's weights and measures apparently are freedom units. My mind just goes, why would you think that? I've seen American art and I've seen European art. Oh, and they put the picture of Statue of Liberty. Yeah, the French made that. It was France's gift to America at after the Revolution or whatever. Yeah, it was the French that gave you that. It was built in France by French people. Because they'd done the same. Britain had a revolution as well. Not long or around the same time that France did. We got rid of the royal family. We got rid of them. They were gone. But then they decided, you know what? We kind of miss having a royal family. We'll reinstate them, but with a different family. You might not realise this, but yeah. So, it was Cromwell, wasn't it? Oliver Cromwell, there you go. I'm looking at royal family. Am I going to find what I'm trying to get to? Oliver, first English aristocratic family in Oliver Cromwell, Lord Protector, Thomas Crown. Oliver Cromwell was born... fought against the royalists in parliamentary art. Yeah, let's try Wikipedia. I mean, yeah. He was gentry anyway. But yeah, he got rid of the royal family. I think there's a YouTube on it. It all happened hundreds of years ago. The British abolished the monarchy once. Why did they... Oh, that's Reddit, yeah. There's, yeah. Cromwell ruled until his death in 1658, where he succeeded by his son Richard, the new Lord Protector. So they went, hang on a minute, you've just made your son king. The lack of clear leadership led to civil and military unrest, to a popular desire to restore the monarchy. We brought them back. Why isn't Great Britain done away with the royal family? We did! For some reason, we brought them back. Oh, God, suckers for punishment. Thing is, the Queen we had for 75 years, Queen Elizabeth II, she was actually, as a figurehead, was really good. We had an inner city disaster with illegal cladding, caught fire, killed people, huge tower block burnt down, and the then Prime Minister, I think was he elected then? I don't think so. She did throw an election, or call an election, and was re-elected, I think, but lost their majority. And she said, "Oh, it's too dangerous for me to go there yet." And the Queen turned up the next day. Like, too dangerous. Hold my king crown. She turned up. Like, oh, it's too dangerous. Yeah. And she just showed up, but she lived through the Second World War. She served in the army in the Second World War before she was Queen. And she was a mechanic in the army. So her idea of what's too dangerous, it was quite different compared to the then Prime Minister. What was her name? No, horrible woman. She looked like she could be cast as the Wicked Witch of the West in any Disney movie, and you'd believe her. Not Liz Truss. She could be a part. If we did the live action Ice Age, she'd be the sloth. Liz Truss, that's it. Yeah, that's who she was. The one before, Theresa May, I think her name was. Yeah, she could be a live action witch. Theresa May, I think. Yeah, Theresa May. There we go. Yeah, when she's all smiles in a public photograph. So you watch a speech by her. So there you go. She's 101 Dalmatians. She's Cruella. And then after her, we got Boris. After Boris, we got... Well, Boris is the Scarecrow. Then we got Liz Truss, who is definitely the guy from... hang on. So there you go. There's what's his Sid from there. Liz Truss. Yeah, basically the same person. What's the name of the area you just flew over? Rubicar. No, I'm being facetious. Belai Forest. Yeah, the education in every country is biased, especially the historical. Every country, and I include my own, teaches their own version of history where they're the good guys. Trust me, we all do it. Every country does it. It's not your fault if you believe something that you were taught as a kid in your own country, but it's not necessarily true. Or it's not a clear representation of the facts. It's designed to make your own country sound better, even when, like, the colonial British Empire was evil and wrong. And anyone with a thorough education in history would know that. But yeah, it's not taught that way in the UK. You know, it's taught as, oh, we were basically Live Aid and Band Aid for these third world countries were perfectly fine. You know, they were rich. Everyone, you know. And we came in, took over, took all the natural... we were terrible. We really were like locusts or something. We don't teach that. The only country that doesn't do it is Germany. Germany don't. They don't varnish it. They go, no, our own country turned against our own countrymen for populist power. The only country I'm aware of that teaches history unvarnished and as it was. You know, our forefathers did some pretty terrible things, and, you know, let's not repeat them. Let's learn from the past. They're one of the few countries that do it. Yeah, I saw another one of those posts where it's a statue carved out of marble, I'm thinking, maybe? I don't know. You know, like a stone statue, hand carved, so dink, 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 with chisels, of a woman in, like a silk, cloth over her naked figure, kind of catching in the wind against it. And it's a beautiful piece of art. It's incredible detail and authentic looking. And they're saying, oh, you know, no woman or whatever could do it. And then someone pointed out, no, the statue you've just featured is actually this South Korean woman or some Chinese lady that did it. It's like, oops. Yeah, always fact check your sources before you offer them up as proof of anything. Right, we've got a doggo. Follow. What's on the cards today? Big trucks. We are waiting for Singapore, who was the first one in on the stream to come back and give me the name of his buy order character, but he still hasn't. He came into the stream, said, hey, right at the beginning of the stream, and then, promptly disappeared and stopped talking. So I don't know what's going on there. Something I do want to check, though, is how many graces have I got left? I should have enough graces to the end of the year, but I think I've got more than that. Let's take a look. I've got 4 left. So I've opened up the calendar. We look at Saturdays. We've got one on the 28th. And then we're into the new year. So I've got 2 more than I should have. Thanks, Brock. No, don't. Oh, you're entering the draw from yesterday. So don't do that. But yeah, I've got 2 more than I should have. So, sorry, it went away. I'm not sure how I've managed to end up with 4 more than I should have. I really don't. I'm not sure how that happened, because I've given one away, haven't I? I've given one away, so... You know, hey, you know what? Let's give away another one. There you go. I'm going to give another grace away tonight. Yeah, I'm wondering that. I did that the other day, didn't I? I did 2 in one night because nobody had claimed one. Or, you know, I sent them the tell saying you've won, and they've just never come back to me. So I gave away 2 on one night and said, you know, if they ever do come back to me, I will honour it. Even if I have to go to the website on the night and buy one for them. So somehow I've got 4, and I should have... well, 1 left, basically. I am going to give one away on the 28th. Because Space Quest sent me a message. Where's Discord? Oh, it's over on that monitor. Let's take a look. Direct messages. Space Quest. Do fancy... Give me some great loot to give away. Should we do an event on the 28th? I think we should do a find me so we can go... Oh, a Shadowlands find me. I can use Grammarly to stop my dyslexic typos. You and me, bro. Both, bro. No, the only way I beat my dyslexia, and it's very mild, the dyslexia I have, I can read anything, so that's the main thing. Spelling, I have to, like, parrot fashion memorize things. And to be honest, I think most people do with English, because British English does not follow its own rules. You know, it just makes it up as it goes along. And it's unphonetic, as in the way it sounds is not what's written. We've got different variations. So, like OU, like if you see an OU in America, someone said, "Oh, it's router, because it's OU," and I went, "Would, could, should, thought, cough." Never the same twice, you know. It's like you can't. There isn't a rule for how that's pronounced. It just depends, doesn't it? I like the outfit. How did you get it? The Santa hat, the Santa outfit. You can just ask one of the Santa elites for it. So if you talk to them and say, "Oh, nice hat," they will give you a Santa hat. If you say the Santa suit, I think, is part of it. But yeah, just talk to the Santa elite near a Christmas tree in like Old Athen or Borealis or wherever. Oh no, wait, the one in Borealis is different, isn't he? So yeah, he does the dropped presents missions and that. Yeah. What if you don't want to say that? Say what? What if you don't want to say? Right, so the way to get it is to say is to click a certain sentence in the chat option. What if you don't want to do it? Well, you're not getting the fucking stuff then, are you? There you go. If you don't want to say nice hat to the little Santa elite, then Santa elite's not going to give one to you. You're going to have to kill hundreds of elites until one drops. There you go. If you don't want to. What do you mean? What if I don't want to say that? What? I can tell you how the mechanic works. If you don't want to do it, well, don't do it. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. Well, I can show you now, actually. I think Wolffair already has one, but if we run up to one of the Santa elites up here, so find one of these in your faction's region. So you go up to them. There's Santa elite. Hey, Santa elite. Says up. Nice hat. There you go. And he says, "All this holding my head dizzy. I was the costume they wanted me to wear, but no thanks. How can I get a tree of my own?" And so on. Yeah, just if you talk to them and just click the right options, he'll give you one. If you don't want to say that, then you're not going to get given one. It's up to you. I want something, but I'm not comfortable saying that I want it. I think I saw this not long ago, didn't I? Grace. I'm always looking to buy a Grace and working on creds to raise my buy orders. I'm not begging, nor am I forcing anyone to sell me. You can't. But I can hope. I prove that I use Graces and I don't resell as it serves me no purpose. If you can, if you want, support me in buying them from characters in this org. Thanks, have fun. Buyout always on. Tyrus, please drop a Grace price back to affordable prices. Okay. I wish you luck with that. There's too many greedy people in the world, I'm afraid. Where need isn't a concern, it's want. That's the problem. Right, I'm getting another beer. Alright, Ty's back. Me too. So we've got Zinz. Oh, Terry Ferry loot, please. Luna CDL. Sounds like a computer case. Luna CDL subscriber Prime. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. So, yeah. And if you don't want to say the thing that the NPC needs you to say, then I don't know what to tell you. Oh, God. Let's get rid of that. Right, okay. Don't have to say anything, unless, you know. But there you go. Did we return to the... No, we've not returned to the warden. Let's go do that. It's like, how do I get the free coffee? Oh, you go up to the barista and say, hi, I'd like a free coffee, please. If you're not prepared to say something like that, you ain't getting the free coffee, dude. Sorry. It's such an... I don't get the question. I really don't. Anyway, right. Another dead prisoner. I'll take the green. There we go. Goodbye. Green, because who cares? I'm getting rid of it anyway. So we hand these in, and then we just need, I don't know, a doja, I'm guessing? Yeah, a doja's going to do, isn't it? Excuse me. Not my fault. I didn't carbonate this alcoholic beverage. The manufacturer did. I only drank it. Not my fault. You're going to do another tune after this, Agent? Even if I said no, I probably still would. Yeah, but it means I'm going to have to sacrifice an existing character to make space. And the trouble is deciding which one to sacrifice. I think it's going to be my old Atrox Keeper, who's kind of unfinished anyway. Even though I do have some, you know, fairly decent memories of him. I've deleted higher level characters, believe me. I deleted a 220 soldier to do another Let's Build series. I mean, I stripped them down to everything but the no drops and then deleted them to make space. Even made a video when I found out I could get another character slot, but I literally can't. I can certainly afford to buy more character slots, but you cannot add any more character slots to my account. I've got 21 characters on my main account. So, yeah. Complete one more thing. Right, okay, so Doja then. What class? I don't know. I've played them all, haven't I? So, what do I fancy replaying? It's going to be replaying a character. Because, I mean, this is the second agent. I've done 2 adventurers, 2 keepers, 3 different fixers, 2 MAs, 2 NTs, 2 shades, 2 enforcers as well. Yeah, I've done crap. First Let's Build a Tune we did was a crack, actually. Fatty Boars. Did Advi recently. We did the pistol Advi. What was he called? Cluid, I think. I don't like Advi anymore. I mained Advi for 15 years and then 18.57 whatever came out, you know, the update. And I didn't like the way Advi worked. It was so drastically different from how it used to be. I never liked it. I like the way it used to work. The new way I don't like. It just doesn't feel the same. It feels like it should just be called something else. It's so different to play. What prof do you enjoy the most? Depends what mood I'm in. Oh yeah, I've done 2 Engi as well. A melee MA Engi and a pistol Engi. So, although they feel quite different to play. Favorite, and you know what? I think probably Keeper is the most chill. But I don't know if it's a little boring to watch. You know, hit Q and then read the chat. Are those white shoulders you have on social from... No, they're not from the Christmas event. They're from the anniversary events. Shoulder plate of the 8. Of the 8 armour, but it's anniversary only stuff, and it's not tradable. It's no drop. So bind on equip, as it's called in certain games. So as soon as you pick it up, that's it. It's yours. You can't trade it. It's not bad armour either, but I do wear it in social more than anything. I do like Keeper for the simplicity of it, where it's a set up the gear and stats and buffs and gear, and it can feel very, tab Q. I like the old adventurer. Yeah, keepers are good. They're welcome in any team as well because they're auras now. The old keepers could only run one aura or another, but now they can run a couple of different auras. So they can have blockers, evades, and heals, or, whatever. Any 3 that are massively more useful in a team. Because everyone benefits from those auras. Yay! We got a doja. There we are. Yeah, Keeper's just very chill to play once it's all set up and done right. But I don't know. It's never a struggle with Keeper, really. It's I like Shade as well. It makes talking with other people whilst fighting anything like virtually impossible because you're just mashing buttons constantly. It's all like different perk lines, and you've got to fire them all off in sequence. And Soldier, we've also done. Soldier was the one I deleted at 220 to make space. Before I realised I actually could buy more character slots. I thought I'd already maxed out, but it turned out I actually hadn't maxed out the account. So I deleted the Soldier I did a Let's Build series for. They got deleted, and the next one, whichever one it was, I forget now, that became, the next one. Yeah, do the wheel. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Yeah, let's random it. I do feel like, that's the only way it's going to be decided. We put all the classes on a wheel and then we spin it, and it is what it is. A Doja chip in Inferno. There we go. Goodbye. Krat's still your favourite. Yeah, Fatty Balls was a lot of fun. It was the first Let's Build a Toon I'd ever done. So it was the first time making a character, that I documented from day one. So the first character I ever made that an audience decided upon, and I simply played them. Yeah, any ranged weapon on Shade is just bollocks. Just, because you lose half the functionality of the Shade. They can't use totemic rights, which is their healing ability. And, the thing with Shade is that Shade is anywhere between 80 to 70 to 80% perk damage. So, as soon as you put on a ranged weapon, you can't use those perks. So, watch me suffer, yeah. It's tenable up to level 50, and then it just isn't tenable anymore. have questions, you know who to contact to get an actual reply. Yeah, they're not keen on replying, are they? I'm trying to make a comeback, but it won't let me play. Pay. It won't let you pay. What region are you paying from? So get me straight on Kyle Franklin Jr. over on the YouTube. So you go to your old account and you can log into it, yeah? The US of A. Okay, well, that shouldn't be an issue. So when you go to the account page, it should look like. Let me just bring it up. So you go to the official site. There we go, and you go to account. You can log into your account like that, yeah. Can you get this page up? There you go. So it has nothing over here saying purchase additional game time. Payment option is missing. The only way it should be missing is if it's a Rubi account. A pending payment from 2015. So if you click on payment history like that, it's stuck at 2015, is it? Yeah, try refreshing the page until the payment option comes up. But yeah, it can soft lock it. Yeah, in 2015. There's another thing. Hang on. It's a command on Twitch. What is it? Is it unblock? No. It's the unsub thing. Hang on. Try using that link. This is from the official Funcom Discord and forums. So log in, get this page open. So you've got, Anarchy Online account or whatever. Then click that link, and it should unlock any account. Supposedly, I don't know if that'll work. I mean, I'll always respond to you, but, Funcom, can't speak for them. They seem to have their own weird logic. Oh, yeah, never ever buy anything off any of these guys. Not this one in particular, but any of them. Because they overcharge massively for credits and everything else. They rely on player ignorance to make money. Last time it took 3 months. Yeah, it's like they don't want us to play the game anymore, isn't it? I do wonder sometimes the way things operate, whether it's a psyop. Get people to just give up in frustration. So we don't have to support the game anymore. We all go home now. You stop playing game. Oh, the colonist bundle. Yeah, it's you can only buy one per Steam account, which is weird. It's weird the way they did that. Yeah, 6 years ago when they still had an active team working on the game. They no longer do. You know, it's the retirement home kind of thing at the moment. It's like, shut up and eat your pudding. You know, it kind of is, you know. Yeah, I've never had a ban for anything on any of my accounts, thankfully, because most of the time people got banned for nothing. They got banned for, you know, nothing they'd done, just some stupid error on the website. Someone did send me a link to the old site, but I don't know if it works anymore. I think they put a redirect on that. You used to be able to go to the very old site. Yeah, that. Have you tried that through the Secret World site? It was for never use chargeback. Yeah, they just make your life a misery if you use it. You know, I used chargeback because it's like that round the campfire. So the four of them went to the abandoned cabin in the woods. You know, it's almost a meme in the AO community. Sticking your head in a bear trap. Yeah, I saw the failed payment from 2015. It made my account red, but it was from a double charge. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a cock up on their end, and then you have to suffer for it. Yeah, I know. Shelby Info in the house. Welcome on in. Good to see you. I'm going to copy the John Cena intro music whenever you pop up in chat. Elminster, hi all. Also, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Please give Mrs. Kalos our best. I will. Yeah, she gets it. She's played the game. Yeah. Yeah, the way Funcom handle payment systems and stuff, it beggars belief for me. I'm sorry, but it does. You know, I've done loads of different things in my life. I've worked in all kinds of different fields, and a lot of it was like customer facing and retail and such. We'd have gone out of business if we handled people the way Funcom handles them. We really would, you know. HR would be on the phone about some of the decisions that have been made. You know, yeah, I shake my head at it. I really do. I'm like, I can't defend it. I just can't. There's no defense for it, but it just seems to be the way they operate, you know? You're boxing a glacier when you get into an argument with them. So, yeah, it just, you know. I better hit the hay. Mini-me is not feeling well, so I've got a feeling I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. You've got a pretty long night ahead of you, young father, sir. From a grandfather telling you this. You may be up a few times tonight, good sir. Yeah, get the bucket, get the towels at the ready, get a change of gym jams at the ready, maybe some bed linen out. You're on duty. You are on duty, good sir. Tonight is not for you, it's for them. So, you know. Yep, 7 Up. Keep the glucose levels up. Yep, start the coffee pot, because not for them, for you. You're going to be up all night with them. If they've got a tummy bug, it's all on you. Yeah, start the coffee pot. I think me and Shelby Amfo have a similar t-shirt collection. Let's just say that. Zinzig, a pleasure. You're on duty. Dad duty as of now. Active dad duty service. Get to it. Towels, pyjamas, bed sheets, and a bucket. Oh, and any kind of glucose drink. 7-Up's pretty good. Yeah, when duty calls, you gotta go. Thank you, sir. May I have another? That's how it is. That's how it is. And they never thank you for it. They just, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. You got to look after them. If they're poorly sick, you're poorly sick too. You understand me? When they say, oh, I'm not going to feel sick again. You're going to be there with the bucket and the towel and everything else. And then you got to clean it all up again in the morning. And you got to put the towels in the washer. It's just how it is. Not till they call you as an adult with their children doing it, and then you get to go. Guess who's on duty now? It's not me. It's always my job. Puke is always my job in our house. No matter who it is, where it is, it's my job. Mrs. Callis too can do poop and pee, but she can't do puke. I can do all three. I just focus on what I'm doing. It just doesn't bother me. I just deal with it. It is what it is. Smells terrible, looks terrible, needs cleaning up. Get on with it. That's just the way I look at it. I've seen a lot worse things than that, believe you me. Right. I'm getting another beer. I shall be back. Vicks under the nose if you need to. Yeah. Yeah, if you've ever had to pull a body out of water that's been in water for a while, yeah, Vicks under the nose is a pretty good idea. Right, anyway. Don't ask me how I know that. Because I'm not going to be able to tell you. But yes, anyway. You've all seen Silence of the Lambs when they pull the first victim in and they're all put in under. There's a f***ing good reason for that. We'll do what we can to stop the unredeemed. Right, let's go for... Oh, we got Ergo again. Or a Ben Grey cream? I don't know what that is. Sounds like fun. And for my dad, yeah, exactly. My uncle was a detective. Before that, he was in the Royal Navy on nuclear subs. So, yeah, he was... yeah, he'd seen some stuff, you know? But he did tell me once they pulled the body out of the river and the forensics guy, you know, in the full PPE paper suit thing, just turned round and handed him the jar of Vicks after doing 2 dabs under his nose, and he just did exactly the same. So, yeah. Our pops with the real MVPs. You're not kidding. OG gangster all you want, you know. What's this? Gear. Well, they still have demands higher than most MMOs active today. The sub, which is still a bit amusing and offer no real sport. Can't defend them. I cannot defend the way they operate. So I'm not going to try. You know. Do you dupe? No, I never exploit in an MMO. I don't see the point. What's the point? I operate on need, not want. I'm not a want person. I'm a need person. So if I need something, I'll work for it. Other than that, I don't give a shit. People who want are way more dangerous to be around than people who need. People who need, just need. People who want, never satisfied. It's written Ben Grey, has a lot of mint inside. Yeah, okay. Just you separated the 2 words to possibly mean 2 different things. Would you like some gay cream? Oh, I think I might. Yeah. Sorry to all my gay friends for my terrible camp version of 1970s gay person in a film. You understand. But funnily enough, people were more accepting then than they are now, which I don't get. We had Frankie Howard was a proper comedian, and he was as camp as a row of tents. We had the host of one of on primetime TV. There was like a family game show called The Generation Game. Families competed for prizes. It was originally hosted by a guy called Bruce Forsyth, who was an old, you know, I suppose, what would he be in America? He would be a Boulevard Bob Hope kind of a guy. And then he retired from it, and he was replaced by a guy, God, what was his name? Something Grayson, who was, yeah, again, camp as a row of tents. And people were fine with it. people were completely fine with it. You know, so I think he played into it as well. You know, it was like, well, it makes people laugh, and I'm here to entertain, so I'm going to lean into it. You know. But yeah, it did seem strange. People almost seem more accepting then than they do now. It's like we went backwards, you know? I always wonder how that name came through. Well, it could have come through a long time ago, because you look at old Christmas songs and they're going, when all your Christmases be gay. You know, gay meant happy and whatever, you know, and it's turned into something else now. It has other other connotations, or, you know, whatever word you want to use, but it sort of morphed into something else. But it used to just mean happy. Oh, I feel happy, so happy, so happy and gay. That was a song, and people sang it, you know, and fun random fact, the name Bengay comes from the anglicised version of Dr. Jules Bengay's. Oh, Bengay. Last name, Bengay, or Dr. Bengay, a French physician and pharmacist, developed the product in France and brought it to North America in 1898. The name was originally spelled Bengay, but was later changed to, without the hyphen, to Bengay. Oh, no, there you go. Yeah, all these things always have some history to them or whatever, so it was just seeing it typed that way. I don't know. What do I know? Do I dupe? Absolutely not. No, I don't exploit games I play. Single-player games, I'll use the console if I feel like it, and I'll goon around once I've done a complete playthrough. You know, I'm kind of like, oh, you know, let's have some fun now. Let's break the game. But I'm playing on my own. I'm not affecting any other person. When you start using exploits in a multiplayer, you're hurting other people, inevitably. And I'm just not that selfish. Nor would I like to get banned if I ever got caught doing it. So, there you go. Aren't you all so glad I came in? Well, I, for one, am. There we are. Things are weird. You know, when you've lived as long as... And I haven't lived that long. You know. But the differences I see now to 30 years ago amaze me. Even our grandkids are at an age now, Shelby, where they've asked for gift vouchers. You know, this is the age we live in now. So yeah, even the younger grandkids are now like, can we just have a voucher? Well, if that's what you want. You don't want grandma and granddad to pick anything? No. Just, can I have like a voucher for Amazon or something? Yeah, okay. It does make your life a lot easier for us. So we just go on Amazon and buy. There's eight of them now. Oh my god! The eldest grandchild is 16. youngest child of our own is 18. Yeah, it's that kind of family, okay? Grandkids asking for gaming chairs and keyboards. Oh, God. You know what? This is the thing with gaming chairs, okay? 99% of them are shit. Overpriced, Chinese made for the cheapest possible materials, but look like an expensive Secret Labs chair, which is actually a really good posture chair. But you're never going to, the knockoff version, the cheap version, yeah, it's a piece of shit. It's made to a max profit for minimum effort. So instead of leather, you get vinyl. Instead of being orthopedically correctly formed, it's, whatever it is. And, oh, God. Yeah, so you see the Secret Lab chairs, good chairs, they've got good lumbar support and everything else. You could sit in one for 10 hours, no problem. But the knockoff version of that, called Super Dick Terrific Gaming Chair, made in China, it's a piece of shit. It really is. You're better off going to Staples and just buying a regular, office chair. How do I know this? One place I worked? Staples! Even their cheap-ass gaming chair is better than... office chair, rather, is better than any gaming chair. It's based... the shape and the look is based on like a NASCAR stroke rally car driver chair, which is not designed to be comfortable in any way, shape or form. It's designed to protect your spine in the event of a crash. So it keeps you curled like this with two things. Either I've tried these gaming chairs. If I sit in them, those shoulder bits, they're under my fucking armpits. I'm 6'2", and they're under my armpits. Okay. I've seen people in the chair I'm in now. See the back of the chair? I've seen people rest their head in this exact same chair from Staples. I can't rest my head in this. They're designed for, Tom Cruise or something. I don't know. There's no way in hell I could rest my... I got in one of those chairs and I went... And the chair was fixed. It was solid. It didn't have any tilt on it, but when I leant back in it, just my mass alone bent the chair from... this 90-degree shape to, over here. Absolute piece of trash. They really are. So, yeah. Don't waste your money on cheap-ass versions. If you go to Secret Labs and get one of their chairs, do you know what? They're actually really well made. They do have proper sort of support for you, your spine, your posture, and everything else. There's a lot of adjustment to tailor it. Yada, 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 and a partridge in a pear tree. But, yeah, the crap from unbranded gaming chair is a piece of shit. It totally is. And it's not designed for anyone over 5'2" or something. Oh, God knows. Where are we at on percentage? I'm not... 100%. This is the smallest mission I've ever been on. But okay. I'm good with that. If they're on Amazon, the way Amazon works... yeah, they're probably a piece of... you offer it up to an orthopedic person, they're probably going to say, this chair is trash. Secret Labs make a decent quality gaming chair that looks a little bit like a chair you would find in a NASCAR stroke race car. But people are people, right? So Gamers Nexus have dozens of these chairs because they've reviewed them, brought them in, yada yada. And what they found is no one uses those chairs. They drag them out, they sit in them for an hour, then they're dragging that chair back to wherever they got it from and just grabbing the nearest regular office chair that's of decent quality because there's no comfort. This was a 200 and... No, wait, I'm telling... No, this was like 380. I think I paid for the chair I'm in now. And I can sit in it, work, do my job, etc., and it's no problem. I tried sitting in one of the gaming chairs the grandkids have got. No way in hell. I mean, like I say, you know the shoulder bits that they've got, where they've got holes in the shoulder bits where the harness would come through if you were driving a race vehicle. Those are like under my fucking armpits. They're useless to me. Most comfortable gaming chair is the plastic terrace chair. Ricardo started off making race car chairs. But the position you drive in for a race is not something you can sit in and do 16 hours work. I did get my niece a chair from Home Goods. Once we got it to a house, it started smelling like toxic smell, so we took it back and found out it's been returned 3 other times. Oh, these people. Yeah, chairs for PC are chairs for people that spend X number of hours in a work environment where you need to be seated. That's the thing. So, race chairs are simply made to protect you and hold you in the racing position, which is probably like this. You know, the whole ethos of why they are the way they are is not ideal for posture. No, we ain't going to that one either. Okay, let's delete that one. Yeah, some of the best chairs in the world cost like $3,000 and they're rated for hours of use. But a lot of people misunderstand that. They think the hours of use is saying it's safe to use it for that many hours a day. What the hourly use rate is how much workload they can stand, not whether or not they're orthopedically okay to use for that period of time. It's just the chair won't break if you use it for that period of time. Yeah, so for you know, Secret Labs, to be fair, do make a decent enough chair, but most of the ones that look like a Secret Labs chair, not at all. Oh, I've come out the wrong exit. Oh no. Yeah, so the back of this chair, this is a typical office chair. You can see it's just a little bit under my shoulders, so I feel fully supported. It's not on recline, just my body weight will move it. And there's a metal strut, but my mass is enough that it moves. Big guy problems. It's the same with showers. The shower head's always about there. And the shaving mirror requires that I do this. I stand in the shaving mirror and look at my what used to be a 6-pack. You know. Big guy problems, what can I say? It's my fault. It's like my genetics are my own problem. It's fine, you have a whole keg now. Pretty much, dude, pretty much. Yep. I'm not gonna lie. The old six-pack is gone. If I poke, you know, if I tense and poke, I can still feel it under there. It's still there, you just can't see it or really feel it anymore. Oh dear. Right, yeah, we got the mission. We just need to take the correct exit, which is Frontier. There we go. Yeah, me and furniture are... Yeah, I mean, the mirroring... I mean, I obviously do not shave anymore. But... Yeah, the mirror... that's in the bathroom. I have to... When I did shave, I was like that. Like, literal 90 degrees, so I could see what I was doing. I get in the shower, and the shower head is as far up the sliding bar that it goes. It's here. It's about on my chin. The ceilings, if I stand up and put my arm up, my hand is flat on the ceiling. So, there you go. And that's true in all but Victorian era buildings. So... Nothing you can do about it. If you're taller than the world is made for, you're just taller than the world is made for, and there you go. You just got to deal with it. Like, we have a king-size bed, and if I sleep at the bottom of the pillow, like, I just put the corner of my head on the side of the pillow, my feet are off the end. So... I've got so used to keeping a pair of socks on for bed, just so they stay warm while the rest of me is under the duvet. My son has to duck that. Yeah. I don't have to duck through. I'm not that tall that I have to duck through most doorways. In the UK anyway, because the doorways in the UK are 6'6". So... Yeah, I ain't 6'6". I'm not above 6'6". So, oh, what the hell? I've got greys? Oh, I may have got the wrong mission. Oh, wait, did I just go in cave? I think I went in cave. I don't want cave. I want ergo. That's the mission. I should not have greys in my mission. Did I pick the wrong one? Why is that grey? Okay, let's go back. 6 foot doorway, sun 6'3". Yeah, I was 6'2". I think I'm a bit less now. Yeah, this is a easy mission. Oh, God. I've accepted the wrong mission class, so... You have to delete the mission and exit and then re-roll. Sorry, my bad. Distracted with the chat. We'll just wait out on the beacon. 6 foot doorway, I have to duck. Yeah. Yeah, I would be bashing my head if I didn't duck. Are they all the doorways 6 foot in America? Is that how it goes? I would have thought they were more. There's 6'5" in the UK. I think. Yeah, bathtub as well. I can't... You've got to buy a really expensive bath for me to be able to lie down in it. His home was built in 79, yeah. Figure a 6 foot doorway, yeah. I've just got to dip my head a bit. Not much. I think I'm probably not even 6'2" anymore. I think I'm about 6'1". You know, you get older, like cartilage and... Yada yada, you do get a little shorter than you used to be. Right, okay, beacon's back. Let's go back to the garden. No, I had a six-pack until I was about 40-something-ish. Yeah, sometime in my 40s it just vanished. 5'2". I would tickle the top of your head with my beard. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. But yeah, there you go. And I've got a tape measure just here. To do show and tell now. So we're going to go to the intermission screen with the camera on Twitch. Right, so here's like a regular tape measure, okay? I'm going to put it on my little finger. And I'm going to bend my little finger. Is that in focus? I don't think it is. Yeah, so my pinky is 3.5 inches. My son thinks he's cute patting me on the head. No, you don't do that to your mother. Just saying. No. He thinks it's cute. Yeah. Nope. 3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my father-in-law, I need to change this light bulb in the living room. And I'm just like, have you got your new one? Yeah. There we go. I've got the ladders. Do I need them for? I can put my hand flat on your ceiling. I don't need them. Told him, pat me on the head again. You go down to 5. You'll go down to 2'5", not 5'2", real quick. Yep, exactly. Yeah, my lad's pretty much the same height as me, but he's bigger. He's bigger, you know. He looks like he just finished baling hay. He's a big lad. He goes out and he's 18 now, so you know if he wants to go out, he's 18. Hey, he's an adult legally. In the UK, I think it's 21 in America, but it's like 18 in the UK. So 18, you know, go where you want, do what you want, you know. And he just looms over everyone he's around. He's big built, he's got big thick legs, and you know, we don't worry. And he's sensible, you know, and he's fit and strong, and we don't worry about him too much when he's out. He still does dumb shit like, well, I went to Rill with the college buddies drinking and blah blah, can you pick me up? Ridiculous time of day. I'm like, yeah, be at this location at this time and I will be there. Do not be late, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, it's always, he never calls, it's always a text. Can you pick me up? He did it last night. I was in the middle of a stream and I was like, blink, can you pick me up from so-and-so place? And I was like, the fuck are you doing there? I went out with some buddies, we ended up here. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I'm going to be there. Be there. Do not be late. Keep your phone switched on. I know that part of town. I know that area. I lived there. Do not make eye contact. Just go where I'm picking you up. You know? It's a rough-ass part of town. How rough? Well, first night there, someone got shot in the flat above me. But, you know, and then the police raided it. But you know, and it hasn't got any better since. So, yeah, you do what I say now. Anyway, I'm getting another beer. I'm back. Right, okay. Right, we should have a decent mission now, so let's get on. Oh my god. Spaghetti, we got the spaghetti room. Okay, let's go. Don't make me come looking for you. Yeah, I judge my son on my own history, and compared to me, he is as good as gold. You know, I wasn't a bad lad, you know, but yeah, I got into way more scrapes than he ever does. So, you know, from that perspective, compared to how I was, yeah, he's very well behaved. I mean, you know, you can't judge a person on your expectations. You have to judge a person on who you were when you were that age, really, and think, was I any better? And he's way better than I was. I was a heathen teenager. Young adult lessons were learned for sure. Yes. Oh, I was so cocky when I was young. Let's roll back. So 1990, I was 21 years old. And I was in these floods. Seawall gave way, whole towns flooded, etc. So it was pretty rough, and I was in the middle of it. Giving a piggyback to old ladies, getting them out of, you know, so they're like down one road and it's in 4 foot of water, and I've got one of them on my back with a cat or a puppy or some other animal coming up the road and putting them on the lifeboat. You know, that was me. This is the middle of town. It's not so bad there. A couple of foot of water, maybe. National Guard came in. Please notice the gentleman with the purple sweatshirt. Do you see the gentleman in the purple sweatshirt? That would be me. On the back of a Nissan Cabstar. Yeah, I'll run it back again. Listen to the voice. Here we go. Yep, I am that cocky. You screw. I'm going to open my mouth and be on TV. Definitely you. Yeah, exactly. I was soaking effing wet. Freezing cold. Because, you know, you got that high wind and whatnot. We had like 80 mile an hour wind. So, yeah, it was pretty rough. Oh, a film crew? Hello there. Yeah, I was a right cocky arsehole then. Look at me then. Six-pack, muscles. What happened? Oh yeah, I got older. There you go. They weren't even my clothes. They were just like we finished carrying people from down, I don't know, I don't remember the name of the road, but we went down the road and we were carrying the old folks out in like over our shoulder or piggyback mostly. It was mostly piggyback because, you know, they're old. Can't throw them over your shoulder. So we're walking them up, we're getting them into the lifeboat. And the lifeboat crew going, are you wet? Oh, have you got a dry suit on? I'm going, no, I'm soaking wet. Walking back and coming back again with another one. And all that. And they're going, oh, thank you. You know. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm not just going to leave you to it, you know. So we get them on the boat, yada, yada, yada. And then, you know, someone had a truck that could get through. Nissan Cabstar, everything's elevated in that truck. If it's less than 5 foot of water, it's fine. You just going through, you know. I mean, it was seawater, so it was absolutely screwed afterwards because it just rusted from all the salt and whatever. But up until that point, yeah. And they were like, right, we're driving out of town now to the dry, you know, and I was like, okay. So I'm just sat on the edge, and the only thing holding me onto the truck are my own 2 hands, you know. Oh, back then I had jet black beard, jet black hair, and that Italian kind of tone of skin, which I still have. You put me in the sun for 15 minutes. I don't go orange. I go olive. I go dark olive, you know. We got a Lord Mordes up in here, which we do not want to kill yet. We've only just started the mission. Uh-oh. Yeah, my beard and my head, all my hair was jet black until I got older, so. Excuse me. So who's in there? We got a big guy and then a couple of other rooms. Okay. Not yet. Didn't even sneak on him. I am slipping. I'm playing the game wrong. By the way, there is a Grace giveaway again this evening, because I apparently have too many Graces to give away than we have weekends left, so... if you would like a free Grace, now is the time. Uh-oh. Yeah, so that was me on, you know, national news. Welcome to Sunny Towing. He says in the middle of a flood. No, I think I actually had fun with that disaster. There's something wrong with me, you know? Put me in a dangerous situation and suddenly I'm like, I come alive or something. I don't know what malfunction that is, but there you are. Should have been a firefighter or something, I don't know. But yeah. Pizza me with a loot, please. Only 6 of you this time. Some very good odds for getting a free Grace tonight. Remember, it is on GMI. So in order to claim your prize, you must have an active account and GMI access. Otherwise, it ain't gonna work. Oh my god, only at 54%. We've got loads of mission to do yet. Let's just get that room on the map. There we go. Attacked by more death. Nope. Not touching more death yet. I just want to update my map. There we go. So I know where I've been and all that. Yeah, young Carlos had jet black hair and olive skin, so there you go. Technically I still do, I've just gone grey. Let's renew his snare, there we go. Don't want him chasing after me around the mission. Hi Denlindum YouTube YT with a I'm not even sure what that is. Is that meant to be me? Kind of looks like me. Me now anyway. Oh no, there's two of them. Yeah, if I was going to play anyone in The Witcher, I would be Vesemir. Let's face it. I ain't playing Geralt. Not anymore. Yeah, a game I'm recommending to everyone at the moment is the Stalker 2 game. Oh my god, I've had some fun with that. But I'm guessing, you know, it ain't for everyone. It ain't for everyone. It's a survival horror FPS. But oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. I've done 4 playthroughs. I think I have 130 hours so far, and I haven't even scratched the surface of all the side content. I'm actually tempted to put in the time to make a let's play of it, because it's so good. It deserves it, you know? But it's the kind of game it ain't for everyone, you know? Because you've got to manage your character so much. You know, they've got a sliding scale thing for weight. So, you know, most games, if you become over-encumbered, suddenly you can't sprint or run anymore. With the Stalker games, as they used to be, the more you carry, the slower you move, and the shorter your sprint distance. So you wander into a new zone, you're like, oh, I'll take plenty of health packs, ammo, some meds and stuff. But if you've got too much of it, you can't run away from a fight. You've just got to get through the fight, you know. So yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. I think some people find it too much. But oh my god, it's so good. And I'm not playing it tonight. We're doing Anarchy online tonight. But yeah, it's really, really good. It looks amazing. I've got an Amazeballs PC setup. But I think even on a lower PC, it's probably pretty good, you know? I don't know, because I don't have one to sort of check. But it looks and plays so well. It's this autumnal East European environment, which is authentic, you know, and it's just so good. Uh-oh. Debuff didn't land. Try again. There we go. Oh, he's got Nano Repulsor. No wonder he's so hard to debuff. Okay. The last comment on YouTube is still, do you dupe? Nope, I do not. It's still the same answer. I've got more hours in Stalker 2 than I have in any recent game other than, I don't know, Skyrim. And that's literally because it's just so much fun to play. but you do start at a certain point. You've kind of learned where to go to get the good stuff. So it's difficult. Like a let's play, you can't do a blind let's play once you've played it, because you're kind of like, oh, I'm going to go here because XYZ drops, you know. Love The Witcher 3 though. Oh god, I did a let's play of that. I think I have 200 hours plus in that game. Because I did do a certain point. I don't know if I recorded it, but I went to every question mark on the map in Skellige. So, like, all those hours on a boat. Picking up crap. Just to take back to some village and sell. So much fun with that game. Still got 41 minutes left on my buffs. We're okay. Ah, he saw me. Damn it. I thought I'd got away with it. I thought I was going to get a fresh start on this guy, but no. No, we reached the end of end certification. There we go. We're still in there. I should actually, let's get rid of some of these Rubi ones. Let's do number 3 as a target research line, just so the mob XP does it, and then switch it up afterwards. For the mission reward, you always put the mission reward to the highest. Yeah, whichever the highest research rank you have, just to max out the reward. 100%! Right, okay, well that didn't last long, did it? Okay. So we go back to the last highest. Should have done more on those, actually, during the mission. Like, got all the 3s to a 4. Something like that? I don't know. Was he through here or somewhere else? I'm not sure. We're running around looking for the boss at this point. Oh yeah, here he is. I don't know if he's still aggroed on me. No, he's not. He's calmed down again. More fool him. Yeah, I'm finding I'm needing the dock init debuff less and less with the new perk setup. So I'm quite happy that I went for it. There we go. We're done. We killed him. We're out of here. Right, let's go back to Rubi. We do that, and then we're going to do the Grace giveaway. So if you do want to enter for the Grace giveaway, you do need to do it over on Twitch. And it's hashtag loot please. You need an active paid account so you can access the GMI, because you need to create a buy order for the Grace, and then you can sell it for $220 odd billion credits, whatever. There we go. We're back on Rubi. Gamel 111. I'm late on parade. Yes, sir, you are. Oh, I suppose you'd like to go to the cinema. That Monty Python sketch still gets me. You guys probably don't know what I'm on about, do you? Right, okay. Okay. Is it called square bashing? Yeah, that's it. Military drill camp. If I play it, I will instantly get copyrighted, but... Sorry, I'm going to cancel your ad. Sorry, I need to show people.
Right. Now let's see something decent and military. Some precision drilling. Squad! Camp it! Up!
Who get hurt? Whoops! I've got your number that you couldn't afford me, dear. 2, 3.
Yeah, it's very of its time, but really quite funny. Yeah. So... Yeah, you say you got Palin going, you know, and they all respond, I suppose you'd like to go off to the pictures, would you? Instead of marching up and down. And they go, well, yeah. And he goes, off you go then. You know, so it's subversive, it's Monty Python, it's meant to offend and provoke. That was the idea. That's why they did it. You know, they're not going to apologize for it 40 years later. Okay. So viewer discretion advised. Anyway, yeah, it was very funny, but it is of its time. Right. Okay. I'm going to get another beer, even though I probably shouldn't, but I will. Yeah, gonna get a beer. I haven't finished this one yet, but I'm still getting another, because I'm probably gonna drink it, because why not? Right, I'll be back. Right, I was back. That would be like the cast of Blazing Saddles. No, don't apologise for something you did. You did it. You chose to do it. Live with it. You know. Right, wrong, whatever. The sheriff is a... The sheriff is a... Yeah, but that's them holding a mirror up, isn't it? You know what I mean? They're holding up a mirror and going, laugh at yourselves, idiots. You know, so... Yeah, no, they shouldn't... I mean, it's a classic bit of cinema. It's like Spaceballs. There's a lot of jokes in Spaceballs that, you know, nowadays people would be like, you can't say that. It's like, yes, of course you can say it. People won't like it. Tough shit. You know, what does I'm offended? I don't like what you said. Well, tough shit. I said it. Deal with it. You're a grown-up. How arrogant do you have to be where you think you can live in a world where no one ever says anything that upsets you? What is this? The Emperor's new clothes? You know, come on. Is the Xmas event on? What, on Rubi Car? Yeah. Yeah, it's all live. Look, Christmas tree. What happened to you can please some of the people, some of the time, but you can't. It's a bastardized quote, because the original quote is you can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. And it was an American president that said it, one of the original founding fathers or what have you. But they also thought women shouldn't vote or be heard and a lot of other shit, you know. And they also thought the right to protect arms involved, you know, protecting firearms that took 11 minutes to reload with a marble and gunpowder and a stick, you know. And it's reinterpreted every generation by a bunch of new people. But there you go. Yeah, Ricky Gervais has got it right, I think, in that, yeah, you can take the piss out of absolutely anyone, especially yourself. And this whole, oh, you can't say this anymore, is a load of bollocks. Of course you can say it. Some people will be pissed off and some people won't be. Some people will take it for whatever intention you had, and some people will misinterpret it and dance around on hot knives about it. But you can still say it, and that's the important thing. As soon as we go, oh, you can't say something, you know, we're going to a very dark place. It doesn't mean there won't be consequences. You know, some things you say, you might get your ass kicked for saying. Be warned. But you still should have the right to do it. World boss is spawning or just Father Time? Yeah, just Father Time, really. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. I mean, that statement, you can fool some of the people some of the time. You just can't fool all the people all of the time. You know, it's a universal truth. So it still bears out whichever way you feel about anything, you know. People that rely on ill education, so people that have no foreknowledge of what's gone before and how people were duped or conned, tend to be the people that abuse their fooling people some of the time, you know. As long as it's long enough to get what they want, and it ain't about need, it's about want, they're happy to do it, you know. Nothing says Christmas like callous and beer. Absolutely. Right, we're going to do the giveaway very shortly. I'm going to log in the character with the graces to give away now. He says, squinting at his monitor, thinking, I've probably had too many. Right, so other than Sin Gapper, who is in the stream but not paying any attention whatsoever because they've won a grace, and I've told them twice, at least, that they've won, has still not put a buy order in, but there you go. We're going to do another giveaway. I sent them a tell and, like, everything, everything. Loot, please. Yeah, I'm going to give you guys a minute to get your, loot pleases in. Your entry for the giveaway. Because I figured out I've got more graces to give away than I have weeks left of the year. Anything left in that one? Yeah, that's now in the bin. There we are. There's only 8 of you. That's some pretty good odds, I gotta say. Yeah, Ricky Gervais did a Netflix special show, so it's like one of his live shows recorded for Netflix or something. And the more people complained about it, the more popular it was, and it became the most viewed comedy thing that he's ever done, or I don't know. Sometimes people don't get irony, I mean, you need to have the full intellect to understand it. The literal minded are limited by their understanding, so they don't get metaphor, they don't get comic exaggeration or simile or change of context, which is the essence of any joke, really, or even irony. So they're not playing with a full deck, let's say, so they don't get the joke. And they just miss a lot, and it's a shame. And it has nothing to do with your political spectrum. It's just that's how a person is, regardless of their political spectrum. They just don't get the joke. So, yeah, you can say anything. You might get some shit for it, but, it is what it is. A comedian says something outrageous and people are like, oh my God, how dare you, very dare you. Well, did it hurt you? Did it make you financially, did it cost you anything? No, you just didn't like what you heard. So, yeah. If you can't watch Ricky Gervais holding the Golden Globes and not laugh until you're crying. Oh, did you see the one where he did, was it the Oscars he did? And he ripped into, oh God, he was like this big director guy or something. And he ended up getting locked up for being a rapist and all the rest of it, and fuck him, and I hope he dies in prison. Yeah, and he completely rips everybody else in the room about it because, they were all his bosom buddies while he was providing them with money and a career. And he does it all through all the mechanics of comedy, irony, exaggeration, metaphor, all those things. He uses all of them. And it's effortless, the way he does it. It's completely effortless. And it's self-effacing as well. That's the other thing with him. He does that. So I notice that no one goes after him for doing it. You know, they go after everybody else. We don't go after him. You know why? Because he's got to come back. If you go after him, he's got to come back for you. So they don't go after him. Oh, I know he's your friend and you've had to fly your own jets here. But look, when you get an award, just get your award and fuck off. You know. Don't stand there on a pulpit and use it to do X, Y, Z, because you're not who you think, you know. Oh, the whole thing is just amazing. I think it was the Oscars, wasn't it, that he did? Or something. Oh my God, it's the most excruciating 10 minutes ever for, you know, famous actors. You know, your Brad Pitts, your Tom Hanks, all the people we love. But yeah, he rips them apart. Holopuku with dinos and meow cats. Welcome on in. I'm not sure what that means, but there we go. Yeah, just Google Ricky Gervais. You'll whatever you find will make you laugh. You know. So yeah. He grew up in a big family where everybody ripped into everybody else, and that was just how they were. So his instincts for doing stuff is amazing. He did, you know, Warwick Davis. He was Wicket in the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. No, not Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi. He was Willow. Warwick Davis, good actor, does have dwarfism, tends to get cast in roles that, you know, suit that and whatever. But him and Ricky Gervais are just mates, okay? They're just friends. And he has this thing where Warwick is in a frog suit and they're sat on these stairs together. These lovely Elizabethan carpeted stairs. And he goes, go on, do a jump. And like, Warwick's like, yeah, go on then, I'll do it, Ricky, because it'll be funny. Warwick's just up for it as much as Ricky is. And he's going, go on, jump up the stairs, it'll just be so funny. And he does it, and then like, oh my God, it's so funny. And it's just two guys having a laugh, you know. Oh my God, what's Twitch chat just done to your comment? Comment critic, like I said, when something you don't like it, up there and talk about politics because you're in no position to give anyone advice on anything, come up here and accept your little reward, thank your manager, thank your little god, and fuck off back to your seat. Why does Twitch feel the need to mediate that? That's how people talk in the real world. You know. Held a message for using private block terms expired and not posted. How do I... Oh, God. Twitch! We're grown-ups. We can say things. Oh, my God. How do I unfucking anything? Right. So, I'm going to get Conway Critty's message... Right, Twitch. This is what we're going to do. Is I'm going to be the one that says it. There you go. There you go. With your FIA or whatever shit that it was. That's what he typed. It doesn't. I don't give a shit if it offends anyone. He's quoting somebody else. There you go. Twitch auto moderation. That's what we think of auto moderation. The streamer goes, no, that's bollocks what you're doing and reposts it themselves. There you go. Freedom of speech is freedom to say whatever the hell you like, not freedom from the consequences of it, but freedom to do it. You know, someone doesn't like it and they take offence and they have a go at you after the fact. Well, you know, that's all well and good, but that's what it means. When he says something like, don't get up here and talk about politics, you're in no position or to give advice to any on anything. Come up here, accept your little reward, thank your manager, thank your little god, and fuck off back to your seat. There you go. And I read it out as well. There you go. That's what I think of auto moderation. Oh, Liam Nielsen going, yeah, I think I can do comedy or something. Oh, God, it's painful. Oh, it's so good, though. Because they're like, Warwick and Ricky are shit scared of him because he's Liam Nielsen. And Liam Nielsen's a big fella, you know. He's like, yeah. Yeah, it was on a TV show called Extras. That was it. It was called Extras. It's the one where he encouraged David Bowie when he was still with us. Rest in peace, Bowie, you absolute legend. To rip the shit out of him musically. And Bowie's like, yeah, I get the assignment. And he just starts doing this thing in the pub with them, you know, and they're all actors that are in the pub, obviously. They're extras and whatnot. But he just treats them like any other audience and goes, like, sing along with me, and starts playing this song on the piano about Ricky Gervais being like this mediocre fuck up. And it's just so good the way he does it. Yeah, the one with David Bowie gets me every time. Because the song's actually good. Because that's Bowie, you know. He could sing a menu and it would still be musical, you know. He's just an amazing guy. He's like on the piano, he goes, funny little fat man, I'm David Bowie. You know, doing David Bowie for the sake of comedy is just, so good. Right, okay. But yeah, the skit with Ricky, Warwick and Liam is it's brilliant. You got to remember that off screen these guys are in hysterics trying to get their way through the scene. If you watch the outtakes and the uncut and all the rest of it of any of his TV shows, everyone's falling apart laughing, especially Ricky. He's giggling like you wouldn't believe, and everyone else is just infected with that laughter. Oh, it's gorgeous, man. It's so good to watch. Chubby little loser. Yeah, something like that. Oh my God. But he's like, David Bowie's making a song about me, even though he's slagging me off with every word. It's David Bowie making a song about me, you know. Like, it's quite meta, you know, like your hero is ripping the shit out of you at your request and turn it into like a really good piece of music instantaneously. Oh, it's just so good. Yeah, Extras, you should watch that show if you can get it anywhere, wherever you are, whatever region you're in. Ricky Gervais, Extras. Oh, you got to watch it. So good. I'd give pause for thought watching Afterlife, because 1 minute you'll be crying laughing and in the next minute you'll just be crying. You just be crying with what he's saying about the situation the character's in, you know. Yeah, he calls him Fatty and then changes it to Fatso so it fits. And the girl's going, yeah, I like Fatso. And that's his girlfriend. Oh, it's so good. Oh, dear. But Ricky has that sense of humour. It's like they used to call it barrack room humour, or maybe they don't anymore, where, you know, you're laughing at things that normally in civilian life you probably wouldn't, but you do in certain situations, like the front line somewhere, because that's all you've got to keep you happy, you know. And it is that sort of ethos that he operates on in that show. It's brilliant. But the way he does it is so good as well. It's so good. Right, anyway. We're going to do the Grace giveaway, so let's go, everyone. Impromptu giveaway. Have all of you who are able to accept the prize gotten your orders in? Excuse me. Hop, loop, enter. No, hashtag loot, please, is the entry. It's not in the description because I wasn't planning on doing that. No, hashtag loot, please. There you go. See how that works? Now, in order to claim the prize, you need a paid, active account that can put up a buy order on GMI for 1 credit for a Grace. Otherwise, you're unable to claim your prize and we will re-roll. Because that's how that works. Right, everyone, good luck. Here we go. Big Trucks 999. You have won the Grace. Congratulations. You has won a Grace. Please tell me the name of the tune you wish to purchase your Grace on. Is Big Truck still in the chat? He's probably not. Let's have a look. Oh, no. They are still officially in the chat. But they've not responded. Maybe they're stunned with shock. I don't know. AFK, reroll. No, we don't do that. If you win, you win. So, yeah. You are blessed on the giveaways here. We carry over. We carry over. So I'm going to send a chat message to... He is bot. No, I don't think so. Because they've asked complex questions before. Right, okay. So... Big Drucks 999 Send a message. Big Trucks 999, and there's a Big Trucks 9999999. But no, this one. Grats, you have won the grace. Oh no, that's not how you spell one. There you go. No, that's still not how you spell. Oh my god, my typing. There you go. You has won the grace. But yeah, they're not saying diddly at the moment. How do you spell receive? Which way around do I and E go? It's kind of... And if anyone says I before E except on C, no, it isn't. That only applies to 22 words in the English language. The other 122, it doesn't apply. So don't make yourself look foolish quoting that. So there you go. Right, we're going to leave it there. Is anyone else playing Anarchy Online? That's a good question. Let's park this character. There we go. And up to the grassy knoll. Because reasons. So we're going to log off the first character. Let's do that. Anarchy Online. Is it going to just be me again? I get the feeling it might be me and live feed. Kind of is. Who the hell's this? Yammer? I'm sure I followed people that have streamed Anarchy previously who have since changed their channel name, username. I don't know. And I'm like, and don't play anymore. So I'm like, what the hell? Who the hell are you? You know. Okay, we have nobody to raid, so we're not going to. You have to go full screen to do this. Okay. Stalker 2 by GOG. Yeah, you don't need my help, do you? Oh, ads. Right. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Break out one of those guitars and start Charry Long for he's trying to spell caroling. Oh, you're as bad as me, Conway. Yeah, I've no idea how you spell that either, but it neither looked right. Oh my god. Oh, it two O's. Two O's. Two O's for caroling. Oh, the act of singing festive songs, usually religious, often at Christmas. Why have you hyphenated religious? Who the does that? You don't really... It doesn't need a hyphen. It doesn't exist. It's a religious song. And why the hyphen? Oh my god, Google AI, you're a piece of shit. You really are. Who the fuck puts a hyphen? No, I don't know how to spell it. I'm putting a hyphen in. Yeah, so... Oh, jeez. They're so bad. They really are. All right, we are logging off. So I just want to say thank you, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. It's Monday tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll come back. We'll play more Anarchy Online. You know, if you're having if you're all alone for Christmas, then, you're welcome on the stream. You really are. Come and join us. The Christmas spirit of, hey, you're not alone, is here. So you're welcome to join for that. In case I miss you, Merry Christmas, Carlos and chat. Yeah, if you get caught up in the festivities and cannot join us, I totally understand. But even if you do, I will be here for the people that are having trouble making their Christmas happen. I am. I'm here for you. I've been there. I've been the guy on their own, in that, bedsit, which essentially means it's a room you rent where the bed and everything else exists in, one square box. And if that's you, I'm going to be here tomorrow. You're not alone. You are not alone, which is a nice thing to hear when I say it, but if I was an alien invader, probably not a good thing, So, thank you all for the resubs. Thank you all for the follows, the chat, and just being here and generally being awesome. But I will see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. Okay, folks? Bye for now.